Hallo und willkommen zurück. Ich muss jetzt hier auf hier runter. Ich weiß auch noch nicht genau wie. Komme ich hier runter? Gut. Okay. Nochmal neu laden. Okay. Das war ein bisschen unclever. Das war nicht clever, ja. Aber so ist er halt. So ist er. Ja. Kann ich da schnell hinreisen? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Okay. Links in seiner Wohnung. Okay, aufladen. So, ich würde sagen, ich stecke mal erstmal die Waffe weg. Hier die Strikers. Ich finde die Uniform sehr cool. Noch eine Etage tiefer. So. Hier kann ich rum. Alter, was ist hier los? Warum ruckelt das Spiel so? 60 FPS? Da oben.
Make yourself at home. Just don't take any souvenirs while you're here. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
Alter, das sieht ein bisschen aus wie Matrix hier, ne? Ich will hier nicht klauen, aber gibt es ja irgendwas Lustiges? Vielleicht irgendein... Important.
The program I gave you to run on Ular's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor. I can't do anything. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now.
Das könnte wichtig sein, ne?
That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. Dalton's going to be busy with this one. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Ja, Stealthy ist anders, ne? Stealthy, es war einfach anders. Da lang. Ja. Okay. Ab ins Sicherheitsbüro, wa? Managerbüros. Ja, komm. Eigentlich müsste ja meine Ausdauer wieder hergestellt sein. Ich fahre jetzt ganz lange Fahrstuhl. Mö.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags. I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here.
Ja.
I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ulalu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
Das kann nicht sein, das glaube ich nicht.
Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
Beide sie gut im Auge.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
So, nu?
Don't cause any trouble. Whew. Ryujin certainly spared.
Operations. Okay, gucken wir dahin.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogen? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know?
Vertraulich, wenn du dich andauert.
Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogen's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Ich rede aber mit...
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Ich spreche mit Dalton. Oh mein Gott. Zack. Zack.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene.
Ich sag ihm Bescheid.
Because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogene has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Nein. Hui. Renne von A nach B. Spreche mit Person A. Renne zurück nach C. Oh, falsche Etage. Raumschiff. Lobby. So, was sind jetzt meine Aufträge? Okay. Ich muss zum Trade Tower. Das wird so einfach. So, ich muss mit Benjamin Bayou. Ne, ich muss mit diesem Trade Tower. Trade Tower, glaube ich, war da hinten. Genau. Hier ist Bayou. Mit dem soll ich erstmal reden. Ich glaube, ich werde sie sowieso über den Haufen ballern, aber ist okay. Einfach weil es geht. Der hockt da hinten. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Party. Party. Ist doch andere Seite rum. Lassen Sie mich durch. Ja, 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 ja. Spann dich.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
No.
You can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
Überzeugen.
And what mutual benefit would that be?
Ja, ich verstehe schon. Du kannst nicht alle reinlassen. Regeln sind Regeln.
Finally, someone who gets it. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Okay. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal nach da. Tschüss. Tschüss. Ja, das große Spiel der Ladebalken. So, ab nach Frankies. Lass mich durch. So, Frankies. Da kann ich auch rein. Das ist gut. Gut. Frankie, sprich mit Francesca.
Need something? You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Oh Mann. Ist geradeaus. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie das ist. Ich glaube nicht, dass das Imogen ist.
That I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the Syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
Nicht absichtlich.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Optional. Wo ich gerade nicht so. Okay, kehre zu Dalton in der Chefetage. Okay. Wäre auch geil gewesen, wenn sie es gar nicht wäre, sondern ich in die 3. Etage müsste. Ich habe keine Angst vor euch. Ja, ja, komm. Sei ruhig. Ist die Treppe nach unten? Gibt es hier keine Treppe nach unten? Nee, nicht jetzt. Ja, ich habe keine Angst vor euch. Merkt euch das. Oh, hier ist ein Magazin. Ja, fast. Ja, ich kann doch garantiert hier auch durch. Bei You Plaza. Oh mein Gott, so.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
Oh
my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. That would be a first. Ularu will want her head when she finds out. Well, she's not wrong. This situation is gonna give Dalton some serious anxiety. At least it sounds like Imogene has it under control. For now.
Wir sehen uns.
Once you hand that evidence to Dalton, he's gonna scrutinize the hell out of it. And if he's smart, I'll be the first person he calls. Between the two of us, we'll suss out the truth one way or another.
Okay. So. Wollten wir da hinten? Jetzt will ich erstmal hier oben. Ja, ich brauche nicht.
Is there something I can help you with? Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment.
Ich will jetzt eine Waffe holen. Weil ich einfach einen Haufen.
Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? Is this a game? I wasn't aware. I'm not sure you'll get anywhere with that forceful tone.
Doch.
It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared. Oh, will you? If you only knew the number of truths we corporations hide on a daily basis, perhaps you'd rethink that statement. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole. The only traitor to speak of here is Masako. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
Der Seite, auf die meisten Credits gibt. Ist mir egal, wie du dich ausdrückst. Du bist eine Verräterin und ich halte zu Masako.
Well, it seems we're at an impasse now.
Übergebe dich deuten.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
Ich finde ihn Beweise.
I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing.
Auf den Laden hier. Ja, komm her, Freund.
You're back. And Imogene? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation. I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, Well, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogen as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Machen wir so schnell wie möglich auf Weg.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Okay. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis denn. Ciao.